All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mike DC Sports Talk Show. Let's get into some news right now. It's Cole Beasley headed back to the Buffalo Bills out of retirement. That's kind of a surprise. Josh Allen seems to be struggling. Maybe they want to get a familiar face, someone he can rely on, which is kind of odd because he has Gabe Davis. He has Stephon Diggs and Ian McKenzie. I guess they want to add one more to the Super Bowl run. Uh, let's take a look and see what Mike Garafolo has to say on this tweet. This card. There we go. So this is Mike Garafolo talking about Cole Beasley returning to the practice squad. Expect to sign with the Bills practice squad. Source says a brief stint with the Buccaneers earlier this season. Then after that, he retired, and then I think he caught like one or two passes from Tom Brady. Maybe that's all he needed, and now he's back with the Buffalo Bills. So getting into some NFL, looks like Kyler Murray tore his ACL. That's not confirmed yet, but that's a concern that's going on with Kyler and the Arizona Cardinals. I watched Hard Knocks. It's hard to, I don't know, how do you feel about Hard Knocks, and how do you feel about the Arizona Cardinals and the head coach and Kyler Murray? Tweet me at Mike DC Podcast at Twitter. Kyler Murray is I don't know. You want to say, I don't know. You want to say he's there, but I think he's relying on his natural talent. The head coach comes across as a guy that's just there, saying some words. Coming in, maybe I'm calling him Captain Obvious. Hello, Captain Obvious. Let's get in there, play better, and stop making turnovers. You know what the fuck we're doing here. All right, see ya. I'm gonna go hang out at my house, look at that mountain, think about climbing those trails. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. It seems like they need a little bit more motivation, more play calling, more organization there in the Cardinals to get that club turned around. But it looks like Colin Murray was going to miss the season, and Colt McCoy. So all you fantasy players, today is Tuesday. I'm sure your waiver wire will pick up on Wednesday for the playoffs. It is Week 15, so you want to get Colt McCoy as a backup if you don't have a starting quarterback already. And the second piece of news, I kind of wanted to get in a little bit of to see about Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, sorry about that pronunciation. He seems to be struggling. Doesn't seem to be natural. It seems to be that step back doesn't seem like he's comfortable. I don't know if it's injury. I don't know. I don't think it's the defense making him uncomfortable. I don't believe that, because you can adjust to that in game. He doesn't always have to throw to the middle, but he just looks uncomfortable coming out of the pocket. Let's see if I can find something. Let's see, to Week 14. I can find some video of it, but it just seemed very, very unnatural. And he's missing his receivers for not hitting the not hitting these guys like he normally does, like Waddle, Tyreek Hill. He's a little bit banged up, but they didn't run the ball the last game. But I don't know. Tua doesn't seem to be feeling very good, and that's not a good thing coming in a Week 15 when you got to get ready for a playoff run. You got to face that. The Eagles look like they're ready to go. Looks like the Bills are adding Cole Beasley. It also looks like Odell Beckham's not going to play this season. The Cowboys signed T.Y. Hilton, so they're getting their veteran wide receivers ready to go for their playoff run. And the Miami Dolphins seem to be struggling with their first-year head coach, Mike McDaniels. Another thing I'd like to get into this morning is it looks like the NBA is going to, here, I'll share the screen with you here. is going to have a new trophy. Let's see if I can get this a little larger. There we go. Wow. Daylight trimming. Well, that's the Michael Jordan MVP, Kia MVP. Sorry about that. That's the Michael Jordan Kia MVP award, presented by Kia. But I guess they're going to do 6 NBA legends for the new awards. Our new collection of trophies celebrates some of the greatest and most impactful players in NBA history, said NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. As we recognize the league's top performers each season, we also pay tribute to the legends who embody these prestigious awards. First one that looks like it's leaked is the Michael Jordan one. The Jerry West Trophy. Okay, clutch. Let me see if I can get this in full screen. Use the old web browser. So you guys can take a look and see. Oh, here it is. Boom. All right. There we go. So this is the Michael Jordan Trophy for Key Most Valuable Player. Scroll down. This is Jerry West Trophy awarded for the Clutch Player of the Year. Now that's a new term. Clutch Player of the Year, the Jerry West Trophy. I didn't know Jerry West was Mr. Clutch. That's interesting. So it's a kind of a performance award at the end of the 22 and 23 season. The Kia NBA Clutch Player of the Year with its receiving the Jerry West trophy. This is voted on by the media. Let's go. The Hakeem Olajuwon awarded the Kia NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem Olajuwon. That's cool. I like that one. The Wilt Chamberlain Awards is for the Rookie of the Year now. Take a look at that. Wilt Chamberlain. And then the John Havlicek. John Havlicek playing against firemen out there. Come on, JJ Redick. John Havlicek playing against firemen and plumbers. It's the 6-man award. It's not the firemen and plumbers award. George Mikan, known as a big man, the George Mikan Camp. This is for the most improved player of the year. And then that wraps up the new award season trophy. So they're named after NBA legends. That's pretty cool. It's something new, something hip. What the kids are doing today. So we're catching you up on a little bit of what's going on this morning. If we want to do a quick, we can do a quick rundown here of see what's going on the old Sports Edge. I always check the RotoWire for the NFL and the NBA. Oh yeah, I wanted to get into a little bit of sportsmanship because I know the 360 dunk by Zion. Let me see if I can bring up what Coach Billups had to say on about the Blazers winning last night. They had Damian Lillard had a chance to go in and break Klay Thompson's 3-point record, which was 14. Dame had 11 by the third quarter. It was a blowout. But Coach Billups had this to say about, whether or not Dame was going to go back in, and see if he could get that record. This is also brought to you by Kia. This is Coach Billups talking about whether Dame's going to go in or not.
At all to put Dame back in the game?
No. I'm never going to. If he was 5 points from his career high, maybe, but this game is a tough game, and sometimes you're gonna be on the good side of that, sometimes you be on the bad side of that, and you got to be able to respect your opponent. And Dame is he's gonna have a ton of these games. He just had one the other day, but he was on a heater, and it was fun to watch. But he can always use some rest as well. But we rode him as good as we could, and was able to take care of business.
Was there any moment when you could tell that something special was happening with him?
Yeah, I mean, he was very early, actually. He was shooting it so easy. We ran kind of the first play of the game for him, and they did a pretty good job early, and then we ran it again, and he came off kind of by himself, and he's just shooting it so smooth and easy and effortlessly. And I said, dang, it could be one of those days, and they just kept at it.
So yeah, I mean Dame was in there, and what Coach Billups was saying is you gotta respect the game. You gotta respect your opponent, and that comes from Willie Green's also a player coach. So it's one was named Mr. Big Shot, the other one was named there was a role player coming off the bench. So Mr. Big Shot from the Detroit Pistons is now the coach of the Portland Trailblazers, showing some respect for the game. Not that Zion, a lot of people say, hey, if I could do a 360 dunk at the end of the game, there's nothing wrong with that. Chris Paul took exception to it. But, some people have different thoughts on it. It looks like, as a fan, sports is built for us. We are the fans. We make that happen. We want to see what's going on. We want to see what's happening live. We want to see excitement. We want to see records broken. We want to see that stuff. But there's an unwritten code in the entertainment business of sports that respect your player, respect your opponent, respect the game, and it will, I guess, last longer. I would have liked seeing Dame go in and break the record by Clay's. It's the Golden State Warriors. It's a dynasty record. Dame's top 75. Clay is not top 75, which he should be, in my opinion. But Dame's sitting out, and the Blazers got the win. And looks like the Pelicans are a tough squad with a good deep bench. So I'll just check one more thing before we go off. I'm trying to want to do 10 minutes a morning. This is my first live show, sports talk show. It's 41 degrees. That's why I have my jacket on here in Los Angeles. And I'm freezing, have the garage door open. Maybe I should change the name to Garage Door Sports. There we go. Garage Door Sports. Garage Door Sports Talk. Let me do a quick peek here at there you go. The Sports Wire, as the Lee Hacksaw Hamilton would say. This just in off the Sports Wire. From the Tijuana Mountains to the Canadian border. I want to talk sports with you. So let me go to the NFL real quick and see if there's anything else. Bills reunite with Cole Beasley. Hopkins commits a costly turnover. Hackett doesn't look good for the Broncos to return. I think that's kind of obvious. Failure there with the Broncos all around. McCaffrey is limited, but not too much. Just check up with Kyler Murray. Again, Cole Beasley signing back with the Buffalo Bills. And the NBA have the Legends trophies going out this morning. So that's so far at 5:55 a.m. Traffic on the ones. We'll get back to you. All right, I'll do this again tomorrow, 5 a.m. See if there's any headlines Wednesday morning. All right, you guys have a good morning, everybody. Take care, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.